what's up? It's Joe Rady from Rady's Rides, and I am back here at Subaru Port Richey, and there's something in this world that I believe in. It's called being in the right place at the right time. Well, guess what? Spencer actually called me down for another review. Not this one, but while I was here, literally this 2019 Subaru BRZ Series.Gray rolled off the truck. This thing hasn't even fully gone through PDI yet. They just peeled off the white protective film off the hood and the roof and the trunk, and they said, Joe, bring it to the subscribers of Rady's Rides. We know that they not only love Subarus, but love the BRZ. So I'm sure many of you are aware, originally the BRZ, Subaru got together with Toyota, and they developed the BRZ and what was known as the Scion FRS here in the United States. Everywhere else around the world, it was the Toyota 86. Now that Scion is no more, we have the Toyota 86 here in the States, but Subaru is still pumping out these BRZs, and they're pumping out strong. And I know for a lot of you, you've been wanting that big horsepower increase. Don't hold your breath, that's all I gotta say. But we do have this 2019 Series.Gray, and every time I get into a BRZ, it's just a pleasant experience. They're just such a fun car to be around and to sit in, and this one really just knocks it right out of the park. I'm just in love with the color. So let's go ahead and take a look at this 2019 Subaru BRZ Series.Gray, one of 250. One of 250. So I love how this color, right now it's overcast, it's around 5 o'clock, sun's going down. It looks a little bit more like a flat gray bluish color, but in the sun it changes. I like on the BRZs how we have full LED lighting. I love the fog light down there, and the vents, even though they're fake, they're up good size. And I like the way we got something going on here at the front with a little bit of differentiation in the front bumper. Now, if I was to zonk this, it being a Series.Gray, I want to see the STI front lip spoiler down here. I think it would make this car just have that little bit more extra something for aggressiveness. But I've always been a big fan of the front of the BRZ. I'm starting to like the Toyota 86 a little bit more, but I'll be honest with you, I think the BRZ, it looks a little bit more gentleman-like, a little bit more grown up, whereas the Toyota is kind of a little bit more roundish, and I think looks a little bit more youthful in a way. There's just something about this car. I would add one of these to my garage if I had the means to do so, but I really like what's going on with the front of the Series.Gray. Now, as we wrap it around the side, with the Series.Gray, you're getting the full performance package set up. So lurking behind these fenders, you're gonna get the SOC suspension. That's an upgraded suspension, gonna help you handle those twisties a lot more, because remember, that's what this car is all about. It's a canyon carver. It's not meant to win a drag race anywhere, but you know what? You go on an autocross track, you go on a tight twisty road, or it's a tight road course, this thing's gonna handle like a dream. I love, 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 absolutely love these 18-inch wheels. These are from the performance package. They're 10-spoke. They really work with the black and the red bright Brembos. They really pop. I really just like the whole color combination. It really works on this car. As we work our way down, you do have another fake vent, but it's tasteful. It's nothing too obnoxious, and I don't think it's really trying to be anything but a styling cue, and it really breaks up the side fender. As we work our way back, Series.Gray, you're gonna get black mirrors. That's a separation from your standard BRZ. On BRZs, I love the style of the roof, and you'll notice the black shark fin. That's another Series.Gray part of the package, is you're gonna have that black fin up top. As we work our way to the back, it works perfectly, guys. This rear spoiler, which is actually aluminum, finished in the flat black with that cool khaki gray color on the ends. It just really is a cohesive package. And then to just finish it up, you have your BRZ and your Subaru logos in that same gloss black, since this is the Series.Gray. Everything else is standard BRZ affair. I'm a fan of the dual exhaust outlets. I really like the way the reverse lights are down low, and I like this diffuser. It's a very attractive, aggressive rear end of the car. You got full LED lighting out back, and just the quintessential sports car, you know, that small, nimble sports car. Speaking about being nimble, let's go ahead and check out underneath the hood and look at that 2-liter flat-4 engine. All right, guys, here we are underneath the hood of the 2019 Subaru BRZ, that Series.Gray. It's your 205 horsepower. I know a lot of you want more. You're gonna have to wait. They say an updated BRZ is on its way. They're guesstimating the year 2021, but I really just like how clean the engine compartment is on the BRZs. No plastic whatsoever. I like the red powder coating on the intake, and it's an attractive intake plenum. It's cool because you could actually see, I'm sure Tom could show you, that 6-speed manual transmission that's mated to the back of the engine, and that's what I like about looking underneath the hoods of these BRZs. It shows off a lot of the engine, and that is what I think we're missing in a lot of cars from today. Also, you know, you get that flat 4. So with the flat 4, we're getting the center of gravity low. That's going to help with the handling. This engine is an NA. If you hear that, we're not talking about North America, we're talking about naturally aspirated. This thing would be ultra hot if it had the turbocharged FA motor from the WRX. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, and if you could respect it for what it is, I think it would put a huge smile on your face. Let's go ahead and fire up this Series.Gray BRZ. All right, guys, here we are inside the 2019 Subaru BRZ, that Series.Gray, one of 250. This is what it looks like before PDI. You have all these stickers and labels, still have the plastic over the seats. Check out the door panels. I'm in love with the door panels on the BRZs. I love the Alcantara. I love the leather. It even has leather around the speaker cover. Those are the touches I think that really makes the BRZ feel a little bit more upscale, especially compared to the Toyota 86. I like the leather type material on the bump stop here with the red contrast stitching. And then underneath, look at the beautiful Alcantara with the leather on the seats. They really hold you in well. These aren't Recaros or anything like that, but they really feel like as if they were made by Recaro. They have just enough bolstering for that side-to-side lateral G action, plus it's gonna hold you in the seat nicely, and you got that wonderful BRZ logo embroidered right into the car. When it comes to the infotainment, you're looking at 7 inches diagonal, good size screen. I like the piano black. I like all the finishes. If I'm gonna zonk it, like I keep saying, I wish it had an armrest, especially for the Series.Gray. 1 of 250, give me an armrest. I like the 6-speed manual transmission. The throws are so short, so crisp. Good old-fashioned e-brake. That's a beautiful thing to see. I love the leather galore on it. I like the red contrast stitching. Very easy to understand the AC controls. You're getting push-button start, which is a nice thing. You got that Subaru Starlink system. You also have the dual climate control. So if your passenger wants it a little warmer, they can have it a little warmer. Another thing that I like that is a little similar to the Mustang is I like these little switches here. They actually feel better than the Mustang switches, and it just gives it that extra sporty look and feel. Why don't you come on over and I'll show you the business end of this BRZ. All right, guys, it's the business end right behind the steering wheel. I love the steering wheel on the BRZ. Great size, great thickness. Most of the controls are inward and they're out of your way as you would be going down your twisty road. You have that tachometer right there in the center. It goes all the way to almost 7,500 RPM. You got a great digital screen over here where you could toggle through different aspects of the Subaru BRZ. It also has the digital fuel gauge and a digital speedometer. You could put a rev light to know when to shift, and it actually has an audible sound, which is very wonderful. And I just like the overall layout. You can see the wonderful materials that are used. I like the aluminum here on the sill. You got those wonderful pedals down there. Very easy to heel-toe downshift. Very, very easy to heel-toe downshift. And just overall, 6 feet, 200 pounds, that's my size, and I feel very, very comfortable in this BRZ, especially it being a Series.Gray because it is extra hot. But if you're ready, I'm ready to wrap this one up. All right, guys, it's seriously been one hell of a day here at Subaru Port Richey. I'm so glad timing was everything. We brought to you this 2019 Subaru BRZ Series.Gray, one of 250. So a big shout out to Spencer, to Shorty, to Garrett, and everybody else here at Subaru Port Richey. They're such big fans of Rady's Rides, and I'm just grateful for their support. If these are the types of cars you like to see on Rady's Rides, these special edition one-offs that you're not going to see very often, leave a comment in that comment section. If you have not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? These are the cars that we're bringing to you on Rady's Rides. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. I promise you it's worthwhile coming back each and every day. If you are a subscriber, thank you. Thank you for your dedication. Thank you for your trust, your love, your care. I love the family that we are building here on Rady's Rides, the community. It is such a wonderful experience, and I'm just so grateful to be able to share it with all of you. So thank you. Check out my Instagram, my Twitter, and Facebook. All Rady's Rides original content all the time. There's also that new community section on my YouTube homepage. You hit community, and I post all sorts of great pictures of people that I'm meeting along the way, because guess what? It's not about the cars, it's not about me, it's about the people behind the cars and the people who support Rady's Rides, because without you guys, there wouldn't be a Rady's Rides. Speaking of no Rady's Rides, we definitely got to remember Tom Moschner, Big Guns McGee. Without him, we would not be getting these amazing camera angles. I know he loves sharing his passion for cars with all of you, and ever since we started doing this, him and I, it's really just opened up the floodgate to the different types of cars that he loves. And he actually has time to not only film at these locations, but he's got a mobile gym that follows him and allows him to work out, because remember, he's got his big competition coming up. So definitely give him some love in that comment section. I know I love Tom Moschner. Tom Moschner for president. I think that's what it's going to be next election time. But anyways, like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.